Hello, my lovelies. Elsie here to do your sneak peek for this week. If this is your first time clicking here for the sneak peek for the week, it does go from Aries to Pisces. However, I have marked the chapters for you so you can just scroll along and find what you need. And if the chapters aren't working for you, please go to the description to find the time for you. Just got to promise me one thing. Please stop watching tarot just for your sun sign. You already know what your personality is. Somebody this week is getting some wish fulfillment, it seems. All right, here we go. Aries to Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What is happening this week for Aries? Aries, welcome. This is your sneak peek for this week. Aries, what is going on with Aries? Aries, if you're interested in a private read, you can find that yellow dot in the description. I do have readings open and available there, beginning at $40, depending what your needs are. All right, here we go, Aries. I feel as though for some of you, either the work you've been doing on yourself has become burdensome, or the workplace, or the workload, or whatever thing you're working on has become burdensome. I feel like you want to drop these burdens this week. For some of you, you might quit a job. Yeah. It's become too heavy. There's too much. They expect too much from you for not enough pay or not enough promotion or whatever it is. I feel like for some of you, you feel like you're right at your wit's end, that you've just had enough. You're so over all of it. You're over working on self. You're over just working really hard. You're over it. That's what it feels like. Well, the good news is you're at the 10. You can put down the burdens. If you choose to, you can put down the burdens. We have the Moon card, which is for me, Pisces and Cancer. And we have someone who is trying to look at things from a different point of view, looking at it from under the surface, trying to get as much energy from this last moon phase. For some of you, you're feeling really lethargic, tired, you're not wanting to get up. It's really become a chore to go to work or a chore to get up in the morning. And I feel like this is about to come to an end. It feels like really heavy energy. Heavy energy that you've been carrying around. I feel as though, don't forget, we have this beautiful portal that's opened up for us. And if you don't know what the Lionsgate portal is, I suggest you go read about how it is affecting Aries, how it is affecting your sun, moon, and rising sign. So I feel as though what you don't see because of the moon energy, what you don't see but you feel it, it's like you just need to go a few more steps before you can have this balance or this justice here. I feel like we're talking to somebody who is about to level up. That's what it feels like. And this does feel very heavy, and understand that it does get very heavy just before the level up, okay? So for some of you, you are about to level up to the Emperor energy, which means many things. And some of those things are, it's time for you to take charge of your life. You've been, I feel like, dragging around these 10 wands for a long time, Aries. It's time for you to stop working so hard on yourself. You know, you're enough. You're enough the way you are. You don't have to push everything off to the side because you don't feel like you feel like you're not enough. Now, anytime anything comes out sideways, for me, it's a challenge. So these are challenging energies that we're about to go through here. So I feel like the first challenge for you is money. You're fighting to be financially stable. You're trying to feel your way through because the moon energy is kind of throwing this energy of feeling sort of depressive or anxious, or, you know, I feel like you, and honestly, if I'm going to be serious, it feels like that kind of energy to me, not just your reading, but the energy in this portal currently, this Lionsgate portal. feels that way. And we, please understand that we've also had some planetary movements that will affect you, which is Uranus and North Node connecting today. So look at that and how that affects you as well. And you'll see that this is the energy that you're deep in right now. I'm worried about money. I'm not working hard enough. I feel like I'm not worth enough. I feel like I'm just carrying these debts or these opinions of other people, dragging them around. And I feel like you're drowning in all of that. But please know that it's going to come to an end. And I do believe that it either, for some of you, it's going to be a choice. You're going to have to choose to bring it to an end. And for others of you, it's going to have to be something that, yeah, I feel justice is being blessed upon you anyway. I feel like this is a good thing here. I feel like for some of you, you're coming to the end of something that's legal. That's what it feels like. That you've been thrown around enough in this legal battle, and you are now coming to the end of this legal battle, and I feel it's going to work in your favor for some of you who are in legal. Yeah, I feel, Aries, that maybe some of you are becoming single. I feel with the Seven of Swords here, there is, I feel like you're lying to yourself. You don't feel as though you're worth it, or that you have enough worth, or have enough money, or working hard enough. I feel like that's a lie. I feel like you're lying to yourself if this is how you're feeling about yourself, because I don't think you're the best gauge of how you're doing. I feel like it's the people that are outside and around you. I feel like the emotional happiness comes when you do get the justice, whether that's a legal thing for you or not, or maybe it's just balance, but possibly it is something to do with the Libra. Could be, but we also have you being single. So it sounds like for some of you, it is going to be some sort of justice that you're getting. I feel like you've been waiting a long time for it. And we've got the Knight of Pentacles here, the slowest moving knight, right? Knights are messengers. Knights are bringing messages. They're moving towards something. And I feel like what the message is that's coming toward you is security. And I feel like you are going to come out on the great end of this week. If the decision is made for you this week, I feel somebody's making a decision. Two of Swords in the reverse and Judgment. It feels like it's something legal, like a divorce, like a decree, something like that. That's what it feels like with Justice and Judgment here together. It feels like it's almost something that is going to, okay, Charlie just showed me a belt buckle breaking, and the two sides of the belt have popped open. You know, the belt buckle has broken, so it's like you've been freed. That's what it feels like here. It feels like you're going to be freed from something this week, Aries. You're going to be freed from something this week. All right, Taurus, here we are. Here we are. Sneak peek for this week, Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. My Taurus friends. My bull gang, I am your Taurus sister. It is in my sun. And that's when I give thanks for my Saggy rising, because serious business this Taurus sun is. Whether it comes up in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or Jupiter, this could possibly be your sneak peek for this week. Here we go, Taurus. All right. We have the King of Wands coming in to give you some reciprocity, Taurus. Someone that you haven't spoken to in a while. I feel it's somebody that you've been disconnected from, someone that you've been feeling on the outside looking in, you've been disconnected, but on the outside of their life looking in, like maybe you're watching them. So I feel like this could be either way, Taurus, flip it if it doesn't resonate for you, whatever way. But I feel like either you're on the outside looking in on their life, or they're on the outside looking in on yours. But either way, I feel like there's a silence here, a disconnection and a silence. Some of you could be disconnected from the King of Wands, who is Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. I feel as though this king is coming in to give you reciprocity, the Six of Pentacles. I feel like this king has realized that he's made enough money and now he has to share, or he's just coming into to give you some reciprocal feelings. I feel like this king has more on his mind than just giving you reciprocity. And for some of you, reciprocity could mean love. It could be family. It could be marriage, right? The Four of Wands is about, the 1111, right? For some of you, you might be in union, coming into union with a twin flame or a soulmate this week. We have... I feel like there's a disconnect here, that maybe it's quite possible that one or both of you are not really interested in maybe, what do I want to say, Charlie? Not interested in traditional relationship. It's like a move-in, but it's not marriage. It doesn't have a ring. It's not marriage. I mean, we've got a tambourine here that is the circular motion of a ring. It could, for some of you, be a ring, but that's not what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like there is a disconnect here, that maybe one of you or both of you aren't really into traditional relationships. We have somebody who's coming in with a possible apology here. We've got the Page of Cups, which is a surprise. So you could be very surprised that this person contacts you after, probably for some of you, it's been years since you've been contacted, because Pentacles are years, and we have the Five of Pentacles. So for some of you, it can be like 2 to 5 years, right? This King of Wands is feeling unsure. Trying to muster up the inner courage. When I see strength in the reverse, I feel like it's doubt. It's doubt of self. It's doubt of my strength. But in the reverse, I feel like it's inner strength. I'm trying to muster my inner strength to come out from behind this fear wall, because I feel badly about being disconnected from Taurus. That's what it feels like here. So the Five of Cups, we've got 2 fives. Fives, my friends, are quick change. Things are about to change for some of you. If this is your reading, this could be bringing change this week. Understand that we are in the midst of the Lionsgate portal. If you don't know how that is affecting you in your sun, moon, and rising, I would suggest that you go do some research online. Find out about that Lionsgate portal. It is a special portal that opens every year. All right, so we have Judgment, we have Justice, we have the Lovers and the Queen of Wands. And you know what? There is a lot of change coming this week. Absolutely. For 2 people who are suited for each other. 2 people who have fire in their chart. They're very fiery and they're very highly attracted to each other. I feel like the Queen of Wands is someone who has built herself to here. She feels self-made, self-built. I feel like the King is coming in for a second chance here. I feel as though with the Judgment card, we're looking at the second time round, or a resurrection, or a reconciliation. And I feel as though with the Justice here, that it's finally time. Yeah. So you might want to, for those of you who are waiting on an Aries, you might want to look back, because Justice is coming in the near future for Aries. Yeah. That's what the reading that I just did. You might want to rewind back. So we have Justice, who is Libra. We have the Lovers, who is Gemini. We have Judgment, which is Pisces and Virgo for me. And I feel as though that Taurus, I feel like you are going to, for those of you who are on schedule to have a reconciliation with a twin or with a soulmate, I feel like that's going to happen this week. If you're missing someone that you've been disconnected from, the 2 fives tell me that that is quick change, that something is about to change. We also have Justice, which is an 11, right? And that is the master number, right? The master universal number. I feel like whatever happens in love is going to give you balance, but you're finally going to get to see your person, or talk to your person, or text with your person, because there is justice with the Lovers. And when the major arcana come up, right, you know that they're coming. That's coming at you 100. You just need to figure out whether you're going to respond or react. Are you going to push it away, or are you going to invite it in? It's totally up to you, right? You're all making different decisions on this timeline. Yeah, running in here. Look at that. This person has waited long enough. I feel like what's coming toward you as the messenger of the Knight of Swords comes towards you with words, right? Communication, a lot of words. Now, the Knight of Swords is coming in so fast, understand that it could be sort of on wobbly legs. I'm looking at a deer, a fawn getting up, trying to stand up on the wobbly legs. It could be the wobbly legs after a long period of not saying anything or not communicating. I also feel like the king has been holding on very tightly to the queen energetically, regardless of whether you've been in communication or not. I feel like this week, the Two of Wands is here. Somebody, I think, is going to the crossroads. You're going to have to make some sort of a decision here about love. Oh, wow. Taurus, this is going to be the week for some of you. If you took a look at that extended reading from last week, it talked all about this, right? That this is coming charging at you, and you cannot stop it, right? It's coming at you for sure. And the Ace of Cups is this king, I feel, is coming in for reconciliation, conversation, and to tell you that they have feelings for you, that they have love. And this is brand new love, which tells me that I don't feel as though you have had a romantic relationship with this king in the past, because this is brand new love. This is something that's sparking brand new. This is like a friendship that turns to love. That's what it feels like. There's a lot of clarity that's going to be needed here. There is communication. Also, I see this as contracts possibly being signed, or a life contract or a love contract coming together. And I feel as though this week is the week you get out of your stuck energy, Taurus. For some of you, here comes the thing that you've been manifesting. Oh my gosh. And I just got head to toe freaking chills. Oh my God. I can't even. Look, there's the reunion. This person's going to ask you out. It's time for us to see each other. Yeah. Celebration. Happiness. Yeah. This person's ready to fight for your love. Look at that. Okay. That's all we're going to give you. We'll get to your reading for this week, Taurus, and we will know more then, right? All right, here we go. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Gemini, if you're interested in a private read, you can find that yellow dot down below in the description. That'll take you over to Wizio, where you can book me beginning at $40. If you have a quick question, I have my angels and guides on standby. We will have an answer. Here we go. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is your sneak peek for the week, Gemini. Your sneak peek for this week. Whew, major arcana like crazy. All right. Gemini, something is about to bloom. Something is about to shake you out of your tree and change your life. I feel like it's almost like you're at the point of giving up. That's what it feels like. The Two of Pentacles is here. You've been in this energy for a while, feeling not enough, feeling like not enough is coming towards you, possibly not enough money. But we have 1 and 2 is 3, and that's the partnership. We have a partnership that's coming up here. I feel like you could be at the crossroads right now, trying to make a decision whether or not to take action. Wands, of course, are about action. I feel like you're ready to go on an adventure, maybe plant this pentacle with someone and see what is to come. We have the Hanged Man energy, and I feel like you're still feeling as though you're not exactly sure what you want to do yet, but I feel as though this Ace of Pentacles is giving you the motivation for this partnership to move forward. I think that you just want to be careful, or you're going to use your gut to figure it out, but this is Piscean energy in the Hanged Man. I feel like you are maybe feeling the last, okay, do I have everything in order? That's what it feels like, Gemini. We have the Queen of Swords on the bottom. You could be going to see someone who is a divorcee, but you could just be going to see someone who is who you're wanting clarity from. or someone who wants clarity from you. And flip it as it resonates, but I feel as though with the Queen of Swords that she's very much about head over heart, and I think that's you as well, Gemini. Very logical, very strategic and planned, thinking things out. Just don't let that Hanged Man energy keep you hanging there for too long. All right. It's a decision. Yeah. It's a decision with the 2, but with the 4 of Cups, it tells me it's an emotional decision. It's very emotional. I feel like you've been sitting with it for a long time, Gemini. And I feel as though you have been trying to go within. I see the Strength in reverse is more about inner strength. It is about doubt of self. It is Leo, but it is like, you know what? I have sort of a doubt or an anxiety about being seen or being seen on stage, because that's what Leo is about, right? All the world is a stage. So that is the one who I feel wants to be seen. This person is, it's like, it almost feels like somebody revving an engine or like a motorcycle. That's what it feels like. You know what I mean? Yeah, it feels like what you don't see is that I feel like there's going to be still some contemplation. I feel like you feel that you're not enough, 2 of Pentacles, or you feel you don't have enough money, you're not wealthy enough. I feel like you have doubt of self, whether you can even begin again with this brand new material thing. But understand the Ace of Pentacles, regardless of what it is, it's going to change your life. And I feel with the 2 of Pentacles and the 1 Pentacle, with the 3 of Pentacles, it's all about a relationship. A relationship that'll change your life. I feel as though you are feeling nervous, feeling like you're not enough, feeling in the dark. What do I do? How do I move forward? I feel like in the future you're still sort of uncertain because you can't see the way clear. You cannot see the path. And what I say to you is, please just take a step, 1 step at a time. That's the only way you can do it. And make that communication. Get in there. Get in there. Yeah, the 8 of Wands says that you've been sitting with this for so long that I feel like somebody offered you a cup and you said no, thank you. Or just no, or just maybe didn't say anything at all. I feel as though it's time for you to make communication, and that might be why Strength is in the reverse. I don't think that you feel strong enough to do it. I feel like it's going to, for you, be at the drop of a dime. Here's the Knight of Swords, and we know that knights are messengers, right? Messengers, this one, particular one, is about words, right? Communication, connection, what I'm thinking in my mind, clarity, all of that stuff. And the Knight of Swords is moving quickly. So I feel as though, and the Knight of Swords isn't necessarily prepared because the Knight of Swords moves so quickly, making a decision in the very last second to move forward. I feel like you're going to take action. So whether you are the Emperor energy or not, the Emperor, the sign that is assigned to the card of the Emperor is the Aries, but understand that the Emperor is all of the kings and the energy of all of the kings, the knowledge, the strategy, the person who's out front, takes charge, makes all the decisions. Everything's on them. So if you fit that description, you could be this Emperor, the one who is either owning a business and employing others, or you're the person who makes decision about how much money other people make, that kind of energy. I feel as though it's going to be drop of a dime. You're not going to know when it hits you, but when it does, you got to go. You could be thinking about someone who is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have the World card. I feel like there was a chapter that ended with someone who is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. For others of you, it could mean that you are trying to contemplate quitting a job, because the World card and the Queen is the one about finances, right? Financial stability, the one who is the Queen of the multitasking Queen, got her fingers and hands and everything. And you might be closing that off. So you might be either shutting down a business or possibly quitting a job. But it feels like it's a major ending here. and what we see here is you are abundant, but you are single. So dare I say that maybe you could be getting out of a relationship or closing the final door on a relationship with someone who is either Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. We have the Nine of Pentacles, which tells me that you're single and abundant here. And there it is. We were talking about it right here, right? The Three of Pentacles. There it is. We speak it into the universe, and there shall it be. We have the King of Swords. Yeah, I feel like, Gemini, that some of you are going through a divorce, or yeah, it feels like this person is the authority who speaks has the final say, speaks up for others, and I feel like this World card is a final closing of the door. It's final because it's energy that is fixed energy, and that energy is Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, and Taurus. So there you go. It's going to be some final decisions made this week for you, I think. Whew, that was big energy. I felt that all in my chest. All right, here we go, Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Cancer, if you're interested in a private read, please look below. Look for the yellow dot in my description. There's a link there. It'll take you over to Wizio. Maybe I just need to breathe more. Whew. Okay. That Gemini reading. Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. So far, they've all been pretty heavy. So here we go with you, Cancer. What's coming up for you this week? This is your sneak peek for this week, Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Whew. Cancer. What is up for you, Cancer? Healing, celebration. For some of you, you might be healing from a third party that you're in regret about. I'm not saying you're a cheater. I'm saying there's a third party here for some of you. It's not for all of you. But I feel as though the healing from the third party is leaving regret. And the Queen of Pentacles tells me that there is something financial at stake here. Possibly your stability, your financial stability. Regrets about financial stability, not being stable. You feel financially unstable, and it's playing with your heart space. It's playing with your mind, I think. I feel like you've been really working hard on something here. The Eight of Pentacles is in the future, and if it's not right now that you've been working on it, I feel like you're going to be working on your finances or your money coming up. Yeah, something that you love here, or for someone that you love. So for others of you, I feel like there is some healing taking place here, or that you require healing, Cancer, because I feel like you are about to celebrate something that you used to feel regret about is coming into stability for others of you. So I feel as though that you're about to work really hard, or you're thinking about the hard work that you're going to put in either on self or on work, that you are going to work at being financially stable. Tell me more about this, please. Why do we have the Four of Swords and the Three of Cups? For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. You're closing a major chapter, Cancer, I feel. I feel you are closing a major chapter, and you know what? I feel like that as I look at this here, I feel as though maybe that Three of Cups could maybe not necessarily represent a third party, but maybe it represents you and, you know, going out, having a good time, partying, seeing other people, you know, dating around, and not really sticking to one person. I'm not saying that's the wrong thing to do. Absolutely not. All I'm saying is I think that's what you're closing here. I think that's the major chapter of your life that's coming to a close here. I feel like you've decided that you no longer want to date around. I feel like you want to find one person. I feel like that person, if that's the way this reading is reading for you, I feel like that person could either be a Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn. We have Virgo right here. Could also be a fixed sign, but you could also have fixed energy in your chart, which is We're looking at Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, and Leo. Why do we have the Eight of Swords and the Four of Swords? Okay, Charlie says you've been hurt before. You don't want it to go, you don't want it to happen again. You don't want to repeat, because 8 and 4 is 12. Those are 12 swords. 1 and 2 is 3, and that's heartbreak, right? That's something that's going on up in the head. I'm going to get hurt. I'm going to get hurt. It's going to break my heart. I'm going to get hurt. You're tired of getting hurt. I think that you have a fun time seeing a bunch of people partying, having fun, but I feel like you don't want to get hurt anymore. I feel like you've decided that you're going to close the door on multiple dates, multiple partners, and that you're just going to, I feel like there's some regret here. Yeah, that maybe it's time for you to settle down. That's what it feels like. Maybe it's time to be seen, show yourself to someone, possibly someone who is in earth energy, but possibly someone who is in fixed energy as well. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, no, not Gemini, Cancer, sorry. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. So they come out sideways. To me, when they come out sideways, they're always a challenge. We have the Page of Swords, which is the new beginning, which is good news. We have Temperance in the reverse. I feel there's something here going on with your health. I feel like that if you're not unwell, I feel like you are just not feeling yourself, or you're feeling run down, or you just don't really have balance in your life, financially or otherwise. Energetically, you might not have balance. We've got Sagittarius now here, and I feel as though you really want to open a new path and passion. Good news is coming in for you, I believe. And I feel like right now, the thing that is on your mind is that you do want to be seen, but I feel as though you also want to be healed. I think it's time for you to heal whatever is making you feel unwell. And that could be spiritually, that could be physically, that could be mentally, right? It depends on who's watching, right? How that works out for you. You have something to say. Someone you disconnected from emotionally, or I feel as though we're talking about Cancer. I feel like that maybe you are feeling emotionally disconnected. Yeah. And that the thing is that I feel like it could be emotional disconnect because of maybe health that isn't quite where you want it to be. You do want to be seen, fully seen. You want to be honest and open and transparent with someone who could be in earth energy, or could be someone who is in the energy of fixed energy here. But I feel as though this week there is going to be some communication. You're going to try and talk it out. I know you're not great with explaining why you're disconnected, but I think this week you're going to try and explain to this person, if this is the person, your person, you're going to try and explain to them that you feel like they are your person. We've got the King and the Queen of Pentacles back to back here. And we have new love and balance. I feel as though you are keeping something from this Queen. You're not necessarily going to let this person know. It might be about finances. Maybe you're wealthier than you're letting on. Maybe you're financially stable and you're not saying so. But I feel like the King and the Queen have their backs to each other because they're not necessarily talking about love right now. I feel like what's coming is the universe. Universe is coming at you here, and we do have the Justice card here. So I feel like you are going to get some justice and love. If you decide to communicate, I feel like it's going to work out well for you. You're going to come out finally from behind that fear wall and communicate. I feel like this is the week that you tell that special person, you actually speak your emotional energy, Cancer. Ooh, how exciting. It's not something that you're used to doing, right? All right, Leo, here we are. Leo season. Happy birthday to you, Leo, if you're having a birthday this month or in this Leo season. Here we go, Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If you're interested in a private read, if you just need one question answered, you can look down in the description. There is a yellow dot there. Follow that over to Wizio. That is where you will find me. I answer anything from one question and up. Something there for all pockets. All right, here we go. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What is coming up for you, Leo? Okay, you're going to get some communication. I feel as though you have been released from your mind, Leo. That's what it looks like. I feel like you had been in this indecision, fighting with yourself, arguing with yourself about whether you should take action on something that you're passionate about, but I think you are. That's good news to me. I think you are going to be taking passion, and you know what? It's going to work out in your favor. It's victory here. You might be getting some communication about moving towards something new. It seems like something that is going to work out in your favor, something that you're passionate about. This could be a job. This could be a person. This could be a situation. I feel like something that you have been arguing with yourself about, and I feel like it has to do with your passion or the passion of another. If this is to do with love, I feel like you are going to be reaching out to communicate with someone. We are looking at Cancer energy here, and I feel as though you are passionate about a Cancer, or you're passionate about having victory, moving toward communication about something, or looking forward to receiving communication about something. We have the Five of Pentacles, which is underneath the deck. We have disconnection, silence. We have possibly financial woes going on. For those of you, if it is that you have stopped arguing with yourself and you've decided that you're moving forward toward a new job, that maybe that you might be taking a financial hit to do something that you're passionate about. Yeah, you got clear. You made a move. You took action. You got clear. And now here comes your happiness. Yeah, it was only 8 cups. Wherever it was that you were, you walked away, because it's time for this passion to take place here. It's time for you to be able to talk to someone about your passion and what you're passionate about. And I feel like 8 cups wasn't doing it for you. You know that the 2 cups is out there. The 10 is right here. You know the 2 cups is out there. This thing that makes you passionate, that you're moving toward, that you're going to have victory on, is going to make you very happy. It's going to make you emotionally happy. It's going to ignite a fire in your soul, if it hasn't already, and you are headed for victory. I feel like with the Chariot showing up here in the upright, I feel like you're on top of your game. He's on top of that Chariot. You are on top of your game. And I feel like you're listening to the universe and making good decisions. And that's why this new path of passion is opening. I don't think you expected it to. I don't think that you expected this to do any of this. I feel like that you decided to get clarity about the thing you're passionate about, talk to somebody about it, maybe signing a contract. Maybe you're going to be getting a job which is going to be signing you on to a contract which is going to open this new path and passion. But I don't think you expected it, but it's going to make your heart happy. Yeah. I feel like it's going to be your wish fulfillment, because we have 8 and 1 is 9, and then we have 10 here. So I feel like you did the right thing, because it's leading you in the direction I feel that's going to make you the happiest. For some of you, you are unsure. You're still unsure. But we've got 2 and 1, which is 3. We've got 3 of Cups, which is, I'm kind of unsure, but should I celebrate? I'm unsure. Should I celebrate? But this is going to be a place that you're going to have fun and be flirty, and, you're going to be able to throw around your passionate energy, Leo. All the world is a stage for you, right? This is a new stage left here. Yeah, I feel like it is. I feel like you still are a little bit unsure. You love this thing. You are moving forward, but you're a little bit unsure with the 2 of Cups in the reverse. It's going to bring financial stability for you. You've been holding on to the idea of doing this for a very long time. And so I feel like that's what's coming up in the future for you. I feel like you are feeling like not enough, that you can't do the job or the work. This could be a relationship. Maybe you feel like you're this Two of Cups, if it's relationship related, tells me that you're unsure about the feelings of the other person. And that you're feeling like you have to work on yourself, or you have to work harder because you're unsure about whether this person has the same feelings for you as you have for them. This, all in all, is a very I just about said private, is a very positive read. Yes, because I feel like you're ready to work on it. And here's the 8 and the 2. That's 10 Pentacles. I think you're set. Yeah, we've got financial stability in the King of Pentacles here. You could also be dealing with someone who is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If this is a reading that is relationship related for you, we also have Cancer here, right? So I feel like this week is the week that things are going to kick off. It's the new chapter. How exciting! The new chapter for you, Leo. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Empress energy. Yeah. Positive energy. We've got the 10 of Pentacles. There it is. We talked about it right here, right? 10 of Pentacles. It's going to work out in your favor, whether it's job or love related. If you decide you're going to take action, it's going to work out in your favor. For those of you who've decided you're not, that's not your reading. Yeah. Okay, Virgo, here we are for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Virgo, what is happening in your week this week? This is your sneak peek for this week, Virgo. Happy Monday. I hope you are well. Let's take a look here, Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. All right. For some of you, you want to meet someone new, but you can't get out of the energy of regret from the past. I feel that's something that you're going to have to learn. The Page of Swords is the student, right? Learning about how to speak up, speak the language, speak the words, have clarity, learning to find their voice. And I feel as though with the 5 of Cups, I feel like you're still watching someone in the past, that you're keeping a very close eye on someone that you've already cut ties with, but you're keeping a very close eye on someone, I believe. And you're kind of in regret of maybe what could have been. I feel like it's either a relationship or a job, and you're keeping a close eye on it. I feel like that you and this person were in a partnership, and I feel like you decided that you weren't in love anymore, or they decided they were no longer in love with you over something that was learned, something that was seen either on the internet, something somebody shouldn't have seen, Virgo. You didn't want them to see it. They didn't want you to see it, whatever it was. I feel like with the Knight of Cups in the reverse, it tells me about unrequited love, or the romance is gone. The romance is lost. I feel like going forward that I feel like you are feeling strong. We've got Taurus and Libra here. I feel like you're feeling balanced. I feel as though you are trying to communicate with the universe. You could be of childbearing years, but you don't have to be. You might be a mother. But we do have the Empress energy here, which tells me that it's time for you to bloom. Yeah. So regardless of what happened in the past here, Virgo, I think it's time for you to bloom and show people who you are, the real you, the Empress you, whether you're masculine or feminine. This person is very connected to self and to, and to the universe, using their gut to make decisions, moving forward, listening to the universe. Could be a mother or a father. I feel like you made the right decision about this partnership. I feel like I feel as though if you had fallen out of love with someone, I feel like walking away was the right thing to do. Because if you're not happy, I feel as though with the 5 of Cups here, looking into the past and regret, I feel like there has to be some of that as you're transitioning in between worlds, as you're stepping out of the gray and into the color, the technicolor world. I feel like there has to be a little bit of sadness left behind. But I feel like as you move forward, that we see here, we have 9 of Cups, King of Cups, and 8 of Cups. You walk right into this beautiful, blossoming Empress energy, right? This person who's leveled up, you become emotionally aware, emotionally, you grow up, emotionally available. I feel like you, now that maybe that you're away from whatever you have regret from in the past, that maybe you have a little more clarity, and maybe you're looking over it and saying, maybe it wasn't so much regret, but maybe I just became emotionally aware of what was going on, and that maybe we weren't necessarily compatible. That this partnership, that you maybe outgrew the partnership. You continued to grow, but your partner did not. And it feels as though that you came to a place where you had to make a decision energetically, that it was time for you to go. And so that's what you did. You didn't only walk away from the 8 cups, but you're walking towards the Empress energy. So this could be a person, it could be a Taurus or a Libra, but this could be the energy that you are seeking out, Virgo. It was a hard decision, but then one day something happened and you just made that decision. You just decided, I have to do it. And you never thought it would ever happen. You never thought what... I feel like if you're walking away from something emotional, it might have been a relationship that you had, that you were feeling regretful about. But I feel as though the decision to move forward is the right decision, because we have healing here. Yeah, you get a renewed connection with the universe. You begin to listen to yourself, listen to your gut. You are now connected. You're healing. I feel like the decision you made was the right one. You made it, I feel, pretty quickly. Didn't expect that it would surprise you that you would make this type of decision. But I think all we see here is growth. I feel as though the star is here because you may have gone through a tower. 17 is the star, 16 is the tower. And I feel as though it makes you nervous because you don't know what's coming up. Yeah, but I feel like you did the right thing. What's coming up? Look at that. The Ace of Cups. We've got the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. You're like, I don't care if I get reciprocity. I'm doing this myself. Yeah, even though I'm scared. 8 of Swords. That's the self-imposed prison, right? Up in your head. I'm not sure how to do it. I don't know how to do it. I'm going to feel my way around in the dark, and I'm going to do it. And I say the dark because after the 17 comes 18, which is the moon. And I feel like the Ace of Pentacles is here because you've changed your life. Yeah. Now you just have to wait to make the decision, because 6 and 1 is 7, and that's the 7 of Pentacles, which is waiting, right? And then we have you here at the 8 of Swords, not necessarily making a decision right away. And you got to heal. Yeah, it was about love. I feel as though that there is some celebrations to be had about the end of the cycle. I don't think you were happy in the cycle, so celebrations are on the table, because I feel as though that you were hurt, and then yeah, it's time to close the chapter so you can feel yourself again, so you can celebrate, right? All right, Virgo. Time to have some happier days ahead. Libra, this is you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Libra, this is you. Libra, I hope you are well. If you're interested in a private read, please look down in the description. You'll find the yellow dot, which will take you to Wizio. That's where you can book me, beginning at $40, Libra. Here we go. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Libra. Look at that. First card out, Libra. Oh boy. Okay, so we've got... what is this? Finding balance within the family. Finding your balance, finding your footing, finding your stability. It's like you want a place in the family. You're getting your stability back, and I feel like you're feeling a little more stable within the family unit. that maybe because you're working on it. That's what it feels like. Feels like you're really working on the stability within the family, but look, there's a Tower coming up. I feel like you didn't expect to get the kind of footing that you've got right now. I feel as though something that is in your heart space has shown its face or perked up. In the heart space, what does that mean? Something that you love. Something that you have emotion for. Something that's attached to the heartstrings. We have a Tower coming up. Let's figure out what that is. Yeah, I feel like the family unit is a little more balanced. Whether you are a part of the family unit or maybe you're the head of the family unit or whatever it is, I feel like the family unit is becoming much more grounded and stable. There is something coming here that might be unfortunate or a misfortune. And it's a communication that is going to rattle you. I feel as though the Tower is here, the Scorpio energy is here because there is going to be some sort of a communication. It could be from someone who is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be from someone who is Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, or Taurus. But I feel as though right now is not the time for you to move forward alone. That's what I feel. I feel as like this communication is something you're going to need help with, something you're going to need support with. And I feel as though the wheel speaks of, in the reverse, speaks of misfortune, missteps, things that are not ready to move forward quite yet. So I feel as though the Eight of Swords here tells me that it's something that you're unsure about. It's the self-imposed prison. Like you feel as though, I feel as though there is a family unit here that is supporting you, but I feel as though you feel like, it feels like you feel like a burden. The Eight of Swords is, I can't make a decision. I'm sort of stuck up in my head. I'm not sure what to do. And it might be because you're being blocked by the Wheel of Fortune in reverse right now. I think where you are is where you're supposed to stay because it's not divine timing to move forward. But understand what is coming up in the future, I believe, is something that's gonna break it down for you. I feel like there is some sort of something is breaking down in the future. It could be communication breakdown. Or it could be communication that kind of shakes your world up a little bit. We will clarify. I feel like you are walking away from or disconnecting from someone you used to have balance with. But I feel as though, and it feels for some of you like it could be relationship related, that there used to be maybe a stable relationship that you were in that came to an end. But for others of you, I feel like it's the family unit that you try not to show too much of your emotion as you walk away from, trying to make decisions. I feel like you are showing them the Libra face, the balance here. I feel like you're showing them the Libra face while up in your mind you're really unsure, kind of worried or scared about the things that you have to, it's like you have to disconnect from the family emotionally in order to be able to carry on forward in your situation here. For some of you, this could be love. We have 8 and 1 is 9. This is the 9 of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. So I feel like what's going to happen is the wish fulfillment might come with the communication, and this might be a good tower for you, not necessarily a negative tower. I feel like with walking away from whatever you had to disconnect from to find something more, I think you find it right here. And for some of you, this is a brand new love. For some of you, this is something that you love, something that's close to your heart. So I always get these readings with Libra because it could be, for you, it could be something that you're creatively doing, but it also could be something that has to do with heartfelt love. So I kind of get it both ways when I read for Libra. You want to be seen. Okay. The wish fulfillment is coming because you want to be seen. So whatever you're doing creatively, someone's going to see it because you're no longer hiding it. You're going to put it out there and somebody's going to see it. And if this is love, I feel like you want to be seen by this love, or as someone who loves, as someone who's making communication and trying to move forward in their life. I feel like this might be a good tower that we're looking at here. King of Swords tells me it could be something legal that's coming up that might be in your favor or might shake you down, right? Because the tower is here. Tell me about this tower. Actually, we'll just clarify with a different deck here. Libra, let's clarify that tower. Strength and walking away. Working really hard on your strength. Okay, so something's going on that you need to gain strength from. Strength on the bottom of the deck. Tell us about this tower. What's coming up, please, for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Libra. Someone is going to admit that they have deep feelings for you. Someone who possibly had broken your heart in the past. I feel like someone here is emotionally disconnected from you but wants to reconnect. That's what it feels like, that there is still love here. And I think that you weren't in recognition of that. You weren't realizing that there was still love here. I feel like you have been holding yourself back. And that might also be why the Wheel of Fortune is here. Yeah, I feel as though this tower here, you find out something that you didn't know before. And I feel like you get strength from it. You get strength from a partnership. There is someone here who is going to admit their feelings for you that hasn't admitted their feelings for you in the past. Could possibly even be a soulmate. Could be someone that that I feel that sees you for who you really are now that you want to be seen, and I feel like you disconnect from someone else to move forward with a new love. Well, look at that. That's kind of beautiful. All right. Hello, Scorpio. Elsie here to give you your sneak peek for this week. Scorpio, welcome. I hope you had a beautiful weekend. Happy Monday to you. Here we go, Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What is happening this week? This is your sneak peek for this week, Scorpio. If you're interested in a private read, you can still get in on that. If you look below in the description, there is a yellow dot. Follow that over to Wizio. You can book me there beginning at $40. All right, Scorpio, what's going on here? We've got some healing. Got you holding on tight to something you want to be victorious in, or holding on tight to someone who lives a distance from you, Scorpio. And I feel it's distance over land. I don't feel it's over water, or that you'd have to get to them through air. I feel like it's someone that you can meet with or see by using a vehicle. We have the Chariot, which is Cancer. We have the Star, which is Aquarius. And I feel as though that there is some healing energy here. I feel as though you feel that should you move forward, Scorpio, you might feel a little more healed. Because you spend a lot of time alone. I feel like you want to spend time with someone else. But although I do feel like you are really looking within here. Holding on really tight to having a victory. Holding on really tight to moving forward being on top of the world. We've got the Star. Yeah, that's healing. You feel connected to this person. This is a sort of a psychic or energetic connection here. You really feel connected to this person. This is Virgo, of course. And the fact that we have 3 out of 4 of the first cards, that we've got, gotta breathe. Yeah, something is going on. I feel like you're feeling really anxious about something. You're feeling anxious about moving forward. Whew. And you're going over the details. You're being strategic about it. I feel like whatever's coming in the future is something you're going to like. It's the wish fulfillment. And that might be why I'm feeling a little bit of anxiety. Maybe you're sort of freaked out about the happiness that could be. The Hermit tells me that you're thinking a lot about it and you're spending a lot of time alone. A lot of time alone. But I think it's been good for you to spend time alone. I think there is victory in this Hermit energy. Thinking about moving forward, I think. Back of your mind that you need to move forward to something that's been taking a long time. Yeah, you're thinking about moving forward. It's time to move along. I feel like you're no longer fighting with yourself. That I feel as though you're healing that. You're trying to make decisions which are good for you and good for the people around you. I feel like you're no longer arguing with self. That it's time for you to move forward. It's time for you to decide to move forward. And I feel as though you will. Because you do want this victory and you've been holding on to this idea of moving forward and having victory for a long while. You could be wanting to have victory with a Virgo or an Aquarius or a Cancer possibly. But I don't necessarily think you've been sharing that with anybody. I think you've been keeping it to yourself, and that's why you're in hermit mode. You're thinking of moving forward. I think you've learned some lessons that have given you some wisdom. Some wisdom, some words. I feel like the 6 of Swords to me is moving forward with nothing but, what you've learned. So I feel as though that it's been a long time coming, but I feel like it is time for you to move forward. Look at that. Without the dark, there cannot be the light. They cannot occupy the same space at the same time. You have to make a decision. We have Capricorn and Leo here. We are in Leo season, of course, and we also are in the Lionsgate portal. So if you want to take a look online and find out how that affects your sun, moon, and your rising sign, Scorpio, I think that's a good idea. I feel as though there is fear moving forward, so you're going to do it slowly, but understand with the sun here, it tells me it's fine. It's going to work out. The sun is shining on you. You've got all the facts. You see everything clearly. You are growing spiritually, personally, professionally, maybe financially, because we do have Pentacles here. I feel like you are scared. You have fear moving forward, as anybody would. I feel like, there we go. You're waiting because you feel like you need to grow more. You feel like there has to be more growth. But you want the reunion, but you're scared. You are scared, but you know what? It's going to give you balance. It's the step that you're so scared to take is what you want. It's your justice. It's going to take you to the thing that you've been wanting justice for in a long while. For a long while. I feel like you look at yourself in the mirror every day and say, is this the day? Is this the day we get balance? Is this the day we create balance? Is this the day, to move forward? You could be thinking about or talking about someone here who is Libra. But I feel like you want to move forward. You want this celebration or reunion, whatever it is to you. But I feel like you're way up in your head about it here. I feel like you need to take action if you want stability. And we have the 10 of Swords here, which tells me that you have to end the cycle of being scared. It's time to end the cycle of being up in your head, Got the 8 of Swords and 10 of Swords. 8 of Swords, Justice, and 10 of Swords tells me it's time to end the cycle of being up in your head. It's time for you to have balance. So it is time. Yeah. You just need to work on it. That's all. You've worked on yourself for a while. I feel like you have questions that are going to be answered. And I feel like you just want to close this chapter. You don't know what's ahead. But I feel as though you're passionate about this person, very attracted, and you're willing to transform the energy with them because it is time for you to have your life changed. This is a transformational energy that will change your life forever, Scorpio. It's time to move forward to that thing, person, place, or thing that you have been thinking about. Yep, it's time to make your move. That person that lives a distance, get in that vehicle and go. All right, Sagittarius, here we go for you. Sagittarius, this is your sneak peek for this week. Thank you for clicking here, Saggies. I am your Saggy sister for sure. It is in my rising. All right, so I do literally have your energy here. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Your readings have been kind of all over the place lately. So let's find out what's happening this week for you, Sag. If you're interested in a private read to find out what's going on, an energy that is just yours and yours alone, please look at the description. There is a yellow dot, and that will take you over to Wizio, where you can book me for starting at $40. There we go. Right out the gate. It is communication. Who are you communicating with? What's going on here? Someone who also has fire in their chart, possibly someone that you have disconnected from emotionally. Someone that you're not sure has the same feelings for you as you have for them. But we do have 10 cups here. It is going to work out in your favor. It's going to bring you happiness into the end of a cycle. A cycle that's been holding open the heart space. I feel like you're very passionate about someone. They could be a water sign. They don't have to be, but they definitely probably feel like a soulmate. Someone who has either known you from a child all the way up to adulthood, or possibly someone who, maybe this is about children, could very well be about children and the love for children. But I feel like this feels like soulmate energy here. So we have communication, that passionate communication that's going to be coming after disconnection for a time, being disconnected here. And the Two of Cups is, I'm not really sure how they're feeling about me going forward. I disconnected from them, so I'm unsure whether they still have the love for me that they had. That's what that feels like. All right, tell me about this passionate communication here. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Your sneak peek for this week, Saggies. Communication is about regret. I'm really sorry. Regret that I moved forward without really opening communication with you. I feel like there is somebody here who wants to speak with you, who wants to have clarity. It's like someone who's on the other side of a contract, a life contract of some kind. I feel like you've learned some lessons here about disconnection, about communicating passionately, and maybe you have regret for things that have been said in the past. This could be platonic or could be love. Someone that you have a lot of love for sure. I feel like, yeah, there's some lessons here. There's some lessons here that were had. Maybe it's just time to move on and disconnect. That maybe you do want to open. For some of you, you may want to open communication about, look, are we still in love? Do you still love me? Do we still have feelings for each other? Are you still my friend? The communication is going to be about regret. I regret the things I said. You could either be giving this communication or be getting it. But I think you've been thinking about it for sure. You want to make a decision because it seems very dark right now. You want to make a decision, or you want someone else to make a decision? I feel like you want to make the decision. We've got the Five of Wands in the reverse. You're going to stop fighting with yourself, and you're going to communicate with someone and let them know that you have regrets about the actions that you took, about the decision that you made. And this could be, again, romantic or platonic, but we have the moon here, and we have you underneath the surface. I feel that you're very emotional about it, that you're not really showing people on the surface how emotional you are. On the surface, you're trying to be very sturdy and stoic. I feel like underneath is where you're trying to figure out what sort of communication. Do I ask if this person's still in love with me? Do I ask if they still have emotion? Do we talk about our feelings? I'm not sure if I feel like you want to talk about your feelings, but I feel like the things that it's almost like you feel like you're going to say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing. And I feel like you want to take action and make a decision to move forward, but I think you're scared to do it. Yeah. The moon tells me you're unsure. Under the surface, where everything is quiet, maybe that's the place you want to stay. Because on the surface, it's kind of loud. Those two are howling at the moon, right? On the surface, it's kind of, it's still kind of dim on the surface, yeah. You're unsure. It feels like there was maybe some harsh words that were spoken, and you are unsure about how you feel about the harsh words. We have the Queen of Swords, who does have her heart in a cage. So perhaps you turned into the Queen of Swords and went at it sort of logically rather than emotionally. And when logic takes hold and you stop thinking emotionally, that maybe you say things that you don't necessarily mean. Or now that you're looking back at it under the surface, I feel like maybe the harsh words that were spoken were not necessarily what you wanted to say, but I feel like you felt like you were backed into a corner and had to make a decision about moving forward or not. And so you decided to move forward. But now I feel like there might be a little bit of regret about the actions taken here. Tell me what's coming up in the future here for Sag. Taking action, taking responsibility, taking action towards victory here. Sagittarius, we have you in the reverse. We have you not necessarily balanced. I feel like when Temperance is in the reverse, it's like it's not time to do it just yet. I feel like you are going to have to work on with the Emperor here. It feels like that maybe you are going to have victory as you take action. If you are the one is to take action, you will have victory. This person could live a distance from you, but I feel like you feel like right now is not the time. I feel like it's going to work out in your favor. So whether we're talking about a business or a platonic relationship or a love relationship, it is going to work out should you decide to take charge like the Emperor and move forward, or take charge with the Emperor. The Emperor could also be the person that we're talking about here, right? It could be the person that you really need to speak your mind to, or the person you did speak your mind to and now you're feeling badly about what you said. So I feel like it was maybe in the heat of the moment. So you go into hermit mode, I think, and you hide behind the fear wall. The wish fulfillment is coming, but you got to use your higher self in order to be able to get out of this situation. We've also got Virgo and Taurus here as I look at it. We've also got Aries and Cancer. And Sagittarius, you're in the future here. I feel like things in the future are looking bright. I feel like you need more manifestation, meditation, looking into the higher self, really figuring out what it is that makes you happy. Is it going to be your wish fulfillment to reach out to this person and tell them that that you are unsure about this relationship and how it's moving and how it's going? it might be worth it to have the clarity. You are at the Two of Wands, which is the place where you make decisions about your life. Either you go down that path or you go down that path, and you need to figure out which one it is, because I feel like it's got you here in the hermit mode. It's got you here in the moon energy, not saying anything, not talking to anyone, just kind of in your emotions, in your feelings, going over the things you said. I think you want some clarity about what's going to go on next here, and I think that you might be the one who's going to reach out to the other person. Yeah, you're going to make the decision to do that. Two of Swords in the reverse tells me a decision has already been made. Okay, Saggy. That's the way you're going to play it. All right, Capricorn, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Capricorn, I hope you are well. Hope you had a beautiful weekend. Thank you so much for clicking here. If you are interested in a private read, please look below. In the description, you will find the yellow dot. That will take you over to Wizio, where you can book me for beginning at $40. All right. Here we go. All my pricing is over there, by the way. Anybody can go take a looky-loo. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What's going on with Capricorn this week? This is your sneak peek for this week, Capricorn. Capricorn. Whew. Communication about the future. Future of this relationship. The future of this relationship. There's some words that need to be spoken here. I feel like you are going to be the one who takes charge of that. We've got the Knight of Swords here. Now, the Knight of Swords, understand, is the messenger of words, communication, connection, speaking about clarity and contracts, that kind of thing. I feel like if you do decide that you're going to move in really quickly here, that it is good to have the Queen of Swords energy with you, because the Queen of Swords is very, very pointed with her words. She's very exact. She means what she says. She says what she means. So make sure that you know what you're going to say. If they say that, you're going to say this. Make sure that you've thought it over. You decide that you're going in without this heart in tow here, because it's locked in the cage. So this tells me that you're going in head over heart. And I feel like you want clarity about a life-changing relationship, that it's time for you two to hash it out. It's time for you two to talk about it. I feel like that it has the potential to be financially stable. I feel like the Ace of Pentacles is the thing that changes your life. It is abundance in whatever form it is. It could be money, it could be love, it could be health. But I feel you want to know what that is, that Ace of Pentacles, and that's why you have the questions, Ace of Swords. You may even want to be speaking to someone who maybe has in the past said they wanted to marry you, but you're not married yet, and maybe it's time to talk about that. How stable is this relationship? It's time for us to use our swords and figure it out. Yeah, you're manifesting communication, good communication. I feel as though with the Ten of Cups here, that this Ten of Cups, this is the end of the cycle, right? Going forward into the Ace of Cups. Tens are always aces. And something is coming to an end here. I feel like with the Magician here tells me you are manifesting abundance in this relationship. I feel like you have all the tools. You have everything you need to move forward into happiness here. But I feel like where you get caught up in all of this is with the Queen of Swords. I feel like maybe you push forward too hard, or you're too honest. And I'm always an advocate of people speaking their mind, but understand that not everyone is ready for the truth. And if you are the person who is usually very sharp with your words to the point where you could cut you or them or the other person, you know, this Ten of Cups here does say it's going to turn into the Ace of Cups, but understand it can be cut apart with harsh words. So I feel like you have all of the tools. The Magician is here to say so. We've got Aries, we've got Yeah, basically Aries is what we've got here. You could be dealing with an Aries, but nonetheless, I feel like you have all the tools. Like, I feel like you could be a great wife and a great mother or a great father or a great husband to somebody. But I feel like those are the tools that you have. Pardon me. But can we get past this Ten of Cups and the Queen of Swords? The harsh words. You want to come out from behind the fear wall, and you want to be seen, you want to be heard, you want communication, clarity about a life contract with someone. I feel like with the Eight of Swords, it is you that's putting the confusion in all of this, but we have 8, 9, 10. We have 10 swords. So this is the end of a cycle. So whatever you do say is going to bring this all to the end of a cycle. And it doesn't mean it's over. Cycles don't mean that things are over. It means that things finish so something else can begin, which is the Ace of Swords, right? Which is the communication. So we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. I feel as though either you are feeling breadcrumbed in a relationship or someone is not giving you reciprocity, and this is something that you're going to be talking to them about. You're kind of up in your head. I have a feeling that this person isn't necessarily a communicator, Capricorn. They may not be a communicator with you, and that's something that they're going to have to learn, and possibly you will teach them. But I feel like there is someone who is a student here that needs a teacher. Yeah. So when the student is here, the teacher appears, right? When the student's ready. So you might need to open up this conversation with this person after watching and not saying anything, watching and not saying anything, watching and not saying anything. And just keeping it to yourself. And 1 and 8 is 9, which is like not being able to sleep, not being able to eat, anxiety, depression, feeling sad. And it's time for you to speak up. If this person's been breadcrumbing you, it's time for you to speak up and tell them what you're feeling. You want healing, is what you're looking for. I feel like you're looking for healing and stability. There you are, Capricorn. And I feel like it's a long time coming. I think it's a slow move from here. I feel like if this person is ready to learn, if they're ready to be taught, or you're ready to be taught, someone here is unteachable or has been unteachable in the past and really does need someone to be very clear with them about what the intentions are. This is what I need from you. And I think that it's going to be slow moving. Capricorn, you might be the one who's not ready to accept the truth because it's moving slowly here. You might be the one who's resisting healing. This person might tell you that they're no longer in love, or that there hasn't been enough romance. We've got the Knight of Cups is in the reverse, so it's either unrequited love or there's not enough romance here. I need more romance and adventure here. More romance and adventure. If this is going to work, if we're going to have victory and this is going to work and we're going to be seen by people as someone who's happy and joyous and is home, that you're my person, my place of home, then there has to be more happiness. There has to be more connection in the heart space. Knight of Cups is more emotion, more romance for sure. So I feel like the romance might be gone from a situation here and you just keep it to yourself. It's not helping anybody if you keep it to yourself. In fact, it may not even work at all. So don't keep it to yourself. It is time for you to move forward on this, and either you're the one that needs to be taught or your person is the one that needs to be taught. But either way, somebody's getting a lesson this week. All right, Aquarius, this is you, my beautifuls. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Aquarius, if you're interested in a private read, please look below. There is a yellow dot that'll take you over to Wizio. Aquarius. This is your sneak peek for this week, Aquarius. Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Somebody's made a decision about somebody. What's going on here? Healing. There you are, Aquarius, right crowning your reading there. Healing love. Healing. For some of you, you are healed enough. You've made a decision that you're healed enough that it's time to move forward and tell someone that you're sorry, that you have an apology, that your heart space is now open, that you might just pop up on them and just, decide to call them or text them or whatever it is, however you communicate with them. I feel like you've made a decision about love here, and that either you feel as though you've healed enough for this lover, because the universe is giving you someone that is absolutely just for you. You might be healed from the lover, and that means that, you might be not necessarily disconnecting from this relationship, but absolutely it could be that you've decided to heal yourself and forgive for yourself. Forgive somebody. This could be an apology that they owe you that they never gave you, that is slow coming here, slow moving. Yeah, and you can't sleep. You're worried about it. It keeps you awake. It's always on your mind. You cannot stop thinking about it. I feel like you have made a decision about this love and that you do want to heal it. So I feel like if somebody does decide to come by with an apology, that that's what it says this week, that somebody that you love very much could come to you with an apology. Someone you feel is your soulmate, or the person that you feel is intended for you. You could be accepting an apology or you could be giving one, but either way, I think it's going to be very healing, because this decision that's made here to have some sort of a reunion after a long time in this hanged man energy, it feels like that both of you have backed off from this connection and that you're waiting for the other one to advance. And that's why it's stuck where it is. Hanged man energy is being stuck in your energy. Looking at it from every which way, you're trying to find fault with them. They're trying to find fault with you. None of you are making a move at all. We've got Pisces, we've got Cancer, we've got Aquarius, a Gemini. Neither one of you is making a move here. I feel like if this person does have Cancer in the chart, they could be the one who's going to be moving forward to you to give you the apology, or vice versa. You could have Cancer in your chart. But I feel as though the reason that things are not moving here is because you're at a deadlock with somebody. I feel like there is somebody who has air in their chart here. It could be you, but it could also be the other person. That person's made the decision for the reunion or to have a celebration, to get back together, to heal together, but you're not moving. Neither are they. The Chariot does indicate that there are things that are going to be moving forward into the future here. And the thing is that they're connected here, which means it has to start with an apology. So either you give or get the apology. Somebody decides, fine, this is stupid. I'm not doing this anymore with you. And it's time for us to get together. And somebody decides to move forward. It might be the one that has Cancer in their chart. Whoever the one is that has Pisces in their chart, they are the one who is not coming forward. So that might narrow it down for you just a little bit. That person is just looking at it like, I should go, but what if I do go? But they have to offer me an apology. It's like a standoff. Yeah. Charlie just showed me, in the old days, standing out in the street, right? Standing out in the street in front of the saloon, gunslingers. Yeah, who's going to make the first draw? Yeah. It's been burdensome. This partnership has been a burden. It's been a lot of waiting. It's been a lot of silence. It's been a lot of, you owe me an apology. It's been a lot of them saying, you owe me an apology. So we have two people who are not communicating. I feel that could be a good partnership, but I feel as though it's become the thought of are we going to have this reunion or this reconciliation here with this love? Are we going to do this? Because it's becoming a real burden. I just want to drop this, and I just want to drop the 10 and go to the ace, because I'm really attracted to you and I'm really passionate about you and I really miss you. I feel like that there's nothing moving here in this partnership. I feel like you two get along really well and that you're good on the same team, that you support each other. And then, yeah, we have the burden of, I need to make the decision to have this reconciliation with this person because they're not moving. But Aquarius, you know you're a fixed sign. It's hard for you to move forward after you've made a decision as well. Ace of Cups, for some of you, this is a brand new love. Someone you've had your eye on, possibly, that you don't really know. Someone that you have been hearing that they have feelings for you. Someone who possibly you didn't get along with when you first met them, if it is somebody new. And for those of you who it isn't somebody new, I feel like there is going to be some sort of an admitting of feelings. I'm sorry, I am in love with you. I'm sorry, I do want this loving partnership. I'm sorry I didn't move quicker. I want this loving partnership. So I feel like somebody here is about to throw down their burdens and open up their heart space and connect with the other person. But they're unsure of themselves, whether they have worth, whether they're enough, whether they're fiery enough, whether they want to be seen. There's still all kinds of questions here, right? All kinds of defense mechanisms that are going off one by one. You really have serious feelings for this person, though. Four of Wands. They could be a soulmate or a twin flame. We've got the Three of Wands. We've got the Hierophant, and we have the Two of Wands. Somebody has been waiting to commit to you, to tell you that they want to commit to you, that they want a relationship that is, sanctioned by love, sanctioned by the church. I'm trying to reach my higher self because I want to move forward. I want to make a decision to take action, right? The Two of Wands. Take action and pick a path. Someone's holding on to you really tight. Someone who has not yet made a decision for victory. Someone wants to come home. That's what the Six of Wands is, right? You feel like home to them, or they feel like home to you. It feels like victory. It feels like if somebody can stop just sitting there in their energy and move forward, that this thing could work out. Yeah, I feel like it could. I feel like at the very least, one of you needs to move forward. If this is the way you feel, if you want to heal this connection, there's got to be communication. Wow. That was pretty dang clear. I'm just saying, Aquarius. Really clear. Clarity, right? That's you. All right, here we go, Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, my two fishes friends. I am two fishes in my moon sign. I literally have your energy. Here we go, Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If you have not seen the reading that I posted last week, I have posted a reading for you, Pisces. You and your cross watchers are welcome. All right, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, Pisces. This is your sneak peek for this week, my loves. Pisces. If you're interested in a private read, Pisces, please look below. There is a yellow dot in the description. Follow that link over to Wizio, and you can book me there for beginning at $40. Here we go. Pisces, what is going on here? Interesting. Look at that. That is quite interesting, isn't it? Pisces, we have the feminine and the masculine. Pick your corner. Yeah. We have two people, I feel, that are manifesting each other. So Pisces, whatever you want, wants you. And I think I said that in your reading last week. Whatever you want, wants you. That's what the Magician is about, right? It also is about being a matched set, bookends, quite literally here. It looks like bookends, right? It being a matched set, it's like what is done on earth is done on heaven. What's above is below, right? Below is above, yeah. So I feel like this is something that you might see transpire this week. If you are the person who is waiting for the soulmate, who is waiting for your King of Cups or your Queen of Cups, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. If you are Pisces waiting for a Scorpio possibly, I feel as though that the sun is here. It says it's time for you to be seen. It's time for you to see each other clearly for who you are. Because you two have been manifesting each other for a long time. The Magician's here. You've got all the tools. You two have everything you need to make this work. Now you just have to agree to fight for it. That's all coming up in the future. Look at that. The two of you need to decide to fight for this love, because there's so much attraction and passion here. 3 and 1 is 4. There's actually, oh my gosh, 3 and 1 is 4, and then I pull the 4 right off the bottom of the deck, right? So somebody is passionately waiting to come forward here. I feel like if you make the decision and tell the universe that you're going to fight for this connection, I feel like it's going to work for you. That's like the most beautiful first draw I've ever seen. The Queen and the King, right there. This is a psychic connection. This is a 5D connection. You could be dreaming about your person lately, and if you are, please let me know. I'd love to know. You could be dreaming about your person. You could be connecting in the 5D. In fact, I'm pretty sure you are. I'm pretty damn sure you are. Yeah, because this person's manifesting you, and you're manifesting them and happiness. So I feel like all you two are connected, which means this is connected to both of you, right? Wow, I just got head to toe chills. So I feel like there's been growth here. I feel like maybe that there's two people here that weren't necessarily ready to be together before now, but the fact that these have both showing up in the upright tells me that there's been emotional growth. That both of you are emotionally aware of the other one, that you are thinking about them when they are thinking about you. So whenever you are thinking about them, they are thinking about you at the same time, because you're psychically connected. You're sending messages to them, they're sending messages to you, and both of you don't get it, don't understand that you're doing it, or maybe you do. So I think there's growth here, because everything grows under the sun. Plants, animal, people, nails, hair, everything, right? Grass, it all grows under the sun. So professionally, personally, spiritually, there's been growth here, like crazy growth, because the universe has willed it. Because you've manifested it. You've made it clear to the universe what you want. You want it all. Wow. You want it all. You want the victory too. And the love. What is going on, Pisces? Wowzaroonies. Look at that. Holy. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Pentacles, we've got the Six of Wands, the Ace of Cups. So this is brand new love. I don't feel like this is someone that you have contact with or communication with. I feel like this is someone you've been connecting with in the 5D. I feel like you two have been dreaming about each other. You know of each other. But I don't think this is a past relationship. That's not what it feels like. Nope. This feels like two people that are incredibly, deeply in love with each other. And I feel like it's all about to come to the surface here. And there's about to be victory, because somebody is being seen here. We've got victory here. We've got the sun that is shining on the victory. And when we look at this, what's she doing? She's on stage. Everybody sees her, right? Feminine or masculine, everybody sees her. It's about being seen. All the world's a stage to Leo. Yep, they need to be seen. Absolutely. It's about time to get victory in your manifestations and victory in the sun. You feel it coming, and it makes you nervous. I feel like you flip-flop from, this is my wish fulfillment, to nah, it's not happening. This is my wish fulfillment, nah, this isn't happening. I'm trying to communicate with the universe. Is this my person? Are they coming or are they not? I think they are. I feel like they are, but I feel as though the 9 and the 1 tells me that the 10 of Cups is here, which means this person or you want to add that person to your family. You want a family unit here. It's not just falling in love. It's we're going to be a family. But I feel like you're unsure about it. The moon energy, Pisces and Cancer, tells me that you haven't expressed emotions to each other, that it's been all bottled up underneath the surface. Nobody's talking to nobody. The Ace of Pentacles tells me that, wow, when this thing blows open wide, it's going to change your life. I don't think I've ever had this strong a reading for you. What's going on? Some of you could be waiting for an Emperor, for an Aries, and regardless of whether the Emperor is an Aries to you or not, it could be any sign, because he's all of the kings, right? I feel as though that masculine leaning energy is what you may be waiting on, and I feel like the Emperor is the person who takes charge of the situation. So I feel like there is someone that's coming in for you here. someone who is masculine leaning energy that you have been completely disconnected from, someone who wants to begin again, who's made the decision to begin again after disconnection. Oh my gosh. Wow, wow. In the future, we have the Ten of Cups. There we are. After heartbreak. Wow. Wow, wow. You could have Taurus in your chart. You don't have to. You could have Aries in your chart, of course. This could be someone who has Taurus or Aries in their chart, but I think that this person is looking for marriage. Yep. After breaking your heart, I think this person's coming back because they have had a spiritual experience. They've had an epiphany. You're their person and they're coming for you. The Ten of Cups is on deck. And that person, I feel like we're looking at some water signs here. You both have water in your chart for sure. You're both very vibrational. And I feel like there is a decision made about beginning brand new. I don't think we need to say much more than that. Yeah, there is some healing to be done here. Healing, and there will be passionate healing. Yep, after a long break here. I feel like, yeah, there it is. There's the Fool. I don't think we need to say anything. Someone's taking charge. Someone is moving in, taking action towards this new cycle. It's been a long time coming. The seeds of intention were planted long ago, and you didn't think it would ever happen. But after you've healed so much, it's time to drop the burdens. And here they are. Here comes the apology, or the drop-in, or the thing that you didn't think would ever happen, because when pigs fly, right? All right, that's it. I gotta go. I'm out of here. Thank you, Pisces. If you're interested in looking at something, if this is your reading and this resonates with you and you would like a reading, please look below. You know the deal. I'm gonna go for now. I love you guys. Thank you, my fishes. I'm out. Bye-bye.